Bottom of the second.
Leading
Stepping
off,
in, Christian
first
Walker.
baseman, Christian Walker.
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the runner holds. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
And ball
That's
four
ball 4.
to a
Take
board.
your base.
Well, the bat pretty much taken out of his hands there.
Yeah, he was patient. He didn't chase and go outside of his strike zone. So, you know, you have to tip your cap because you ultimately know that the guy behind you is going to have an opportunity to get it done. And that's what you got to do. Pass the baton sometimes and trust your teammates.
Back to the top
Up
of the order.
next for the
Now here's Bobby
66ers.
Witt Jr. He's
Third
already homered in
baseman,
this game.
Bobby Witt Jr.
What do you
Tries to
got?
Hold up, appeal to first, no swing. 2 on, 1 out.
Ball
Could be some
2.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a 2-1 on the way. On the ground left side, 6. 3 double play. And the inning is over. Back here at Coors
Leading
Field.
off, catcher, Victor Martinez.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. And there's a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one lifted to left. Taylor on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Cody Bellinger now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That can be
Batting
a dangerous
ninth,
pitch
right
if you
fielder,
don't get
Fernando
it inside
Tatis
enough,
Jr.
because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it.
Walker to Elliott, second for 1.
Out.
Turn throw to first. Got him. Double. As we go to the last of the third. Digging in, Elly De La Cruz. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had explanations written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now, Mickey Moniak. Man at second. There's a swing and a miss. This one drilled. Right center field. That one heading for the fence. And gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. Now it's the second baseman, Ian Happ. There's a strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And that one fouled off. Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time. And a tough play with a
Up
fast
next for
runner,
the
but they get the out.
66ers, Left fielder, Tyrone
Ball, that's it.
Inside.
Taylor.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Foul ball there.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Bellinger in a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
Nope.
Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook
Now
as it
batting
gets.
for
Got his
Cali,
stride low,
center
out of the
fielder,
way early.
Willie
He stayed inside that ball and squared it up
McGee.
out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. Back here in Denver,
Leading off,
stepping
second
in, Jackie
baseman,
Robinson.
Jackie Robinson.
And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack.
This looks like extra bases. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105
Ball.
exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
This one in the air. Witt. 1 away. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
No,
Check
he's
on him at
safe.
second, back safely. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one misses, and that's ball 1. In the dirt. Stays alive. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. Here comes Jackie flying around third. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1. In the air, left field. And it stays fair. Lindor zipping around third. The relay.
No, he's safe.
2.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier.
Oh, gets dirty. Nicely done for the out. Lou Gehrig getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Fought off foul. Swing and a pop-up. Witt in position. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field.
Leading off,
Bottom four.
third
Well,
baseman,
after putting up a
Bobby.
nice inning on offense, guys.
Witt
Jose Alvarado
Jr.
will take over here.
Now
It's
pitching,
still pretty early in the
Jose
ball game,
Alvarado.
so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Here's the 0-2. Goes
3.
down looking.
Now batting for Cali, the shortstop,
So digging in,
Ellie
Ellie De La
De La Cruz.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Check
Hey!
swing. He went 0-2.
Aye!
3, and that's 2 in a row. Popped up left side. Lindor has a beat on it. That is the inning. Back here at Coors
Leading
Field.
off, catcher, Victor Martinez.
And first offering is fouled off. Martinez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. And the 0-2.
Ball 1.
In the air to left center. 1 down.
At the plate for North Carolina, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Up the middle. Throws to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the
Now
fifth.
batting for the Nuts,
Fernando
right fielder,
Tatis Jr.
Fernando
to hit
Tatis
here.
Jr.
He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
3.
3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. We head to the bottom
Leading
of the fifth.
things
Here's
off,
the
second baseman,
Ian
Ian Happ.
Foul ball.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He sends one out the opposite way.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these guys are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
Struck him out swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Moncada in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 0-1. Swings through that. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
Nope.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5.
That's a
Pitch
ball.
misses there. Ball 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2 on the way. They'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that just misses. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I don't know how this at-bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Walker
Ball, that's out.
in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
Well,
Nope,
they gave up the home
outside.
run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here. Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
2 down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered
one.
through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
High fly ball out towards left center. And that will end the inning. Top 6. Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. This one in the air, right field. And there's one away. Tap foul at the plate.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some
Ball.
guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Takes it in for the out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Check swing went around. 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on.
That's
one
a ball.
just misses.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so
That's
many
ball
pitches
3.
and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Gets it to first. Lindor retire. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Denver, digging in, Willie McGee. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. Beltran giving chase. Brings it in. And there's one down. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Now batting for Cali, the
Stepping in is the
shortstop,
switch-hitting
Ellie
shortstop,
De La
Ellie De La Cruz.
Cruz.
Runner on the go.
Aye.
For a strike.
High leg.
High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base. Hammered, base hit. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at
Now
third.
batting for
Runners
Cali,
down the corner.
right. Mickey
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty
Moniak.
Matt Strahm.
Now pitching,
I think it's got to be a
Matt
little
Strong.
tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it.
There goes Ellie. And he grounds one to the right side.
Yeah, on the tag. Got him.
Well, Moog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow,
Ball
really
inside.
impressive.
Hat in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. This one in the air center field. And that is that. We go to the top of
Leading
the seventh.
things
Here's
off,
Jack
the
Peterson.
designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
Swinging a ground ball. One pitch and one out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the
Now
ball
batting
out
for
of
the
the
Nuts,
air. Let's the defense
shortstop,
work behind him
Ellie
with
De La
another ground
Cruz.
ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. De La Cruz settles underneath it. Out number 2. Now here is Lou Gehrig. Ground ball right side. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Back here at Coors Field,
Leading
set
off,
for the last
left
half of the
fielder,
seventh. Tyrone Taylor now at the plate.
Taylor.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of him. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
And a good start to the inning. In the dirt, blocked. In the air to left center. And there's one away. One out, man.
Now
at
batting
first.
for
And now
Cali,
it's Christian
first
Walker.
baseman,
3 for 3,
Christian
2 singles and a homer.
Walker.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 9-2. Out to short. Tosses to first. 2 gone.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
McGee stands in now and watches strike 1. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
On the ground, right side. On to
Out.
first. Third out, and that ends the frame. It's a bit of a blowout
Leading
now,
off,
which gives
catcher,
us a bit
Victor
more freedom here in the
Martinez.
booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready.
Oh, wow, what a stop. Pretty nice play
Out.
there.
Now batting for the Nuts, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. The 0-1. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Back here in Denver.
Leading things
on to the
off,
bottom of the
third
eighth.
baseman
Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now.
Witt Jr.
Plays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the
No,
throw,
he's safe.
but it's not in time. And so they end up with some speed on at first. Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second.
Ball one.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Just
Ball two.
missed. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. He's done it. He's got the cycle. A 2-run homer, and they add to their lead. It's 11-2. At the plate, Mickey Moniak in the air to left center. And there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging
Now
back into
batting
the
for
outfield.
Cali,
There's part of him that's
second
saying, hey, where are you
baseman,
at, outfielder? Call me out. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Sliced hard but foul. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball one.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Ian Happ bops one out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add on. It's 12-2.